Hello and welcome everybody. So as we go through life, things are happening every day. So it's like we think we wanted something and then the door closed in front of us and we're wondering what's going on. It feels like every direction we're going in is a misdirection. But really, the closed door was just nudging you to another door that was open that's going to fulfill, your life's plan or whatever's going on. Every misdirection was a redirection. The universe knows more about where we're wanting to go than we do. So it's hard sometimes, like, we're holding a manifest, we're holding the way we want to see life going, but it's kind of pushing us in a different direction. So it's hard to really see. That's why I'm always saying, don't focus on what's going on right in front of us here in the physical world. This is all hardened fact from our previous conscience. So, the thing, we spend our whole lives, stacking up in our minds all these desires, all these things that we want, but we never really practice the allowing of it, which is, basically turning the other way. The thing is, we want something, but then we go back in our mind and dig it up, almost like digging up a seed that you already planted. I mean, if we just lay back and relax and still our mind, make our minds calm, is when the receiving energy can come in. Because it's almost like, okay, well, he's not looking now. Let's sneak something good by him. It really is that way. As soon as you're not paying attention, manifests start pouring in and the blessings show up. So, this world in front of us, it really is like a magic show. I'm always saying, in your manifest, God can go in and, wipe out the memory of 3 people and move 3 mountains and 10,000 men to get you what you want in life. But we have to allow it. We have to calm down and stop looking for it. In other words, you look at the world in front of us and it's all being held together with electromagnetism. Ask any quantum physics person or anything like that. They'll tell you that the only thing that there is the quantum field. And like everything in front of you is just electrons, protons, bosons, and waves of light that's all being held together in a physical form, but it's all from the electromagnetism that holds this world in front of us. So it's really like dust that's hardened into facts. So as your manifest comes in, the world around you can literally rearrange to fit your needs. And the smaller things we'll see, you've seen the signs like, man, I was just thinking about that. And then here it is, but it starts building from there. And this is why I do daily videos. But for now, just, be calm, know that we're in the right spot and we're in perfect, receiving position. I love y'all. See you on the next one.